yeah, so for the most part, I think for the DLCs, I'm just going to, if they're long, I want to probably look this up, but if they're longer than like a couple of hours, like 2 or 3, or maybe like 2 hours, I'm probably just going to split them up between games. I'm going to do them, definitely. It's just a matter of when, not if. Because I kind of want to do the same with the Borderlands, because I have like 252 videos, I think, in total of just Borderlands stuff. That's Borderlands 1, 2, and all the DLC in between. So if they're like, I don't know, an hour or so for Borderlands, I'm probably going to barrel through them. If not, I may do 1 or 2, then start another game, then do another 2, and just do the same thing I'm doing with this. But that means I'm going to have to find at least 4 games that are relatively short. I think I have at least 1 game that it's pretty short. So I can probably do it for the Dragon Age. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It all just sort of pieces together. I have like one schedule, but the schedule's pretty fluid. So nothing's set in stone. That is. So now I think there's not really much else to talk about. We're just going to be breaking into Frandelen's. Bann Frandelin. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that name, even though he said it like 12 times. That's right, there's a mage. So let's just petrify that asshole. I think I get the petrify off. And then there's a second one that comes, so I think I don't get a freeze, but I do kill him relatively quick with Wind. Freeze, Arcane Bolt, then Stone Fist, and that pretty much kills him, or not kills him, but it gets him really low, and then another Arcane Bolt and another auto attack kills him. So for the most part, I'm going to be trying to just get Wind to not heal, but stun everyone and kill the mage, or I get Poopa to do that, because I wanted to see if I couldn't get a shatter, but I didn't get there in time. Yeah, taking care of the mages in fights like this make the entire fight so much more goddamn easier. It's so annoying when fighting a mage, because they can get pretty annoying, especially in higher levels, because they have better skills like Petrify, and they have Chain Lightning that can just tear apart your team. I would like to get Chain Lightning myself, but then I would be hurting my own allies. So if it's wrecking fools, if it wrecks my team, I don't really want to use it, because it could then potentially kill my team on top of the enemies. So, one of those.
As you wish.
I don't remember there being. I think there was a way to turn off friendly fire in whatchamacallit, Dragon Age 2. So, because I remember playing as a mage in Dragon Age 2. Just because I liked mages, they were really cool, but they always had the shittiest times. Outside of an elf, that is. I'd say elves. No, I'd say mages have a shittier time than elves. I mean, elves have to deal with racism, but with a mage, you're pretty much just like stripped of all your freedoms and shoved into a tower. At least with an elf, you have an alienage and you're with other elves, but with mages, you're just sort of like thrown into a tower beyond your will. And you just sort of have to, deal with it. With an elf, you can just sort of like go to the Dalish or deal with the Denerim or any alienage, I guess. At least there's a little bit of freedom, I guess. Yeah, but I don't remember there being friendly fire in Dragon Age 2, so not exactly a horrible. I think it's a better decision to have no friendly fire, or at least a way to turn off friendly fire, because hurting your own allies with the spell kind of defeats the purpose of having said spell, because you're like, oh, I can just totally, oh wait, that would kill my own members. Why would I do that? At least that's in my mind. That's what that is.
All right.
So this is pretty interesting. In this room, there are 5 pressure plates and 2 giant golems, and I was so fucking worried that they would activate the golems. I assume they activate with the pressure plates. So if you don't have a rogue to spot these out, you then walk into them and trigger the golems to attack you. I assume that's what would have happened. I cannot confirm nor deny it. But this is the true vault, and there are a few things in here.
All right.
This one is a longbow, which is not too bad, but it's not better than the crossbow. There's the Tears of Andraste. This thing has a mace maul. It's a giant maul. It's actually pretty good, so I might give it to someone. Some arrows of filth. Such a weird name to ever have. It is nature damage, but they're arrows, so I don't really need them because Liliana uses a crossbolt. So, not the worst thing. That's right. So I didn't notice this at first, but if you notice that there are quite a few enemies in the top, on the mini-map, but I didn't realize that until I got out here. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Well, what? Why are there people here? Why are there a lot of people here? So I wanted to drag them inside, get Win away from... Okay, so I do petrify some of the mages in the background. I think I get one of them, and I think I freeze the other. So I pretty much do what I did last fight. So I sort of like bounce between doing damage to the mages while healing my allies. But then again, I also have potions, so if they aren't stunned like Alistair is, so I guess I have to heal him. I group heal, okay. I'm going to have to heal him through the stun before he can get his health potion off. The reason why I want to get the mages out of the way is because they too can heal their allies. And I think he has spell immunity. The mage does. And now the other mage is starting to fight. He threw Chain Lightning, which did not bounce, which was good. But since I went out of the way, now they will be able to do damage to us, and they're going to be buffing each other. So they pretty much come like null and void, which is nice until you walk towards the door. So now it's 2 mages versus 4 people. So I think I can go back to. Oh yeah, that's right. They petrify Win. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that fucking sucks. Stunned him and then walked over and attacked this guy. Killed him. Boom. Bada bing. You can interrupt a spell just by auto-attacking. You don't have to stun. I stun just because I'm different and weird. But yeah, now we can leave. I think there's one more fight that I do. Oh yeah, there's one captain of the guard. There seems to be like quite a few captains of the guard, so I don't really know. I don't know who's like the leader of the guards. They're having like a civil war, like some dispute between each other. Because I think there's another room with like 2 captains of the guards. I was like, how the fuck are there 3 captains of the guards? Unless captain's not the highest. But you can walk out of there. And I was wondering why they were all standing around in here behind a locked door. So I was like, okay, I might as well just, get 50 free XP and then walk in here. There is another mage, which I do have Petrify back up, so petrify that asshole. I think there are archers. I don't think there is any more mages, but I do want to kill these archers because the archers are annoying. I forget what the ability is. I think it's Scatter Shot. It's either Scatter or Shatter or Flatter. Maybe Fillet. I'm just rambling. I forget the title of the spell, but it can stun my entire team, and it's not a very fun spell. He is stunned for 2 more seconds. Hopefully he doesn't die, so that means I have to do group heal just to make sure. Do I do Mass Rejuvenation? Puncher's Grasp. I'm trying to kill the rogue mage before he can do too much work for his team. Turns out attacking the guy was my own fault because I have a chance of getting blocked by the table. Didn't realize that was a thing because a lot of the spells have a very high chance of hitting, so I didn't take into account that auto attacks would get blocked by a goddamn table. Yeah, here's the last archer, and we're good. I think all that's in here is some items you can get. Chainmail gloves and another captain of the guard. I guess there's like a commander, like a higher thing than the captain. Maybe I'm making captain sound even cooler than they should be. Like maybe a higher position than they should be, I should say. So I guess there wasn't too much in there besides some bolts and some gloves. So not sure if that was totally worth my time going over there, but then again I can just sell the shit, so it's not like a huge waste of time. It's not like I'm going to be like, oh my god, efficiency lost. I wasn't good enough. I just wasted my time. No, it's perfectly fine. Plus more XP, which is never a bad thing. And I think now we go back to talk to Slim. I think Slim is part of the Red Genies, as I mentioned before, so he should be one of the Robin Hood style people. But at the same time, I still don't really trust him 100%. So I think I gave him a little bit of shit for the trap being there in the first place, but so he might be a little angry at me. So sorry, Slim. I apologize.
You did it. You really did it.
I did.
Tomorrow, everyone will be talking about this. Bann Frandera will be humiliated.
Good.
Can I have the tears? I've arranged an anonymous delivery to the Chantry.
Can I deliver it myself?
I suppose you could drop it off in the charity box. I considered that, but I didn't want anything to trace the crime back to us. But you have a more legitimate reason to be there than I. After everything we've been through, I know I'm a criminal, but I fight the bastards that oppress my people with the skills the Maker gave me. Trust me, the Chantry will get it.
I think I still dropped the tears off myself.
Just sauntered up there and dropped it off. Very brazen of you. So, the matter is closed. Truly, it's been a pleasure.
It has been fun. Easily sidetracked. Yes, I can be very easily sidetracked in RPGs because they have a shit ton of games.
The writing on this bottle, very ancient. Huh. Could it be the tears?
Oh.
No. Relics like that just don't appear out of nowhere.
We've already handed them in, so the mission is over. The last one, I want to try and finish Unbound. I will probably not be doing the favors for the certain interested parties. As much fun as it sounds, trying to find love letters. Not really going to do that. I will probably do the lyrium potions if I can find a way to buy a bunch of lyrium dust to make a bunch of lyrium potions, because I want to grab more lyrium potions for the end battle,
Thanks.
as well as a bunch of health potions. So there's that. What else can I do? Off the top of my mind, Scrolls of Bannister I'm probably not going to be doing, because I still have to find one or two more of them. I think I'm not going to finish the letters. I'm supposed to hand out a few more letters to the Blackstone, or for the Blackstones or regulars. But I can't find two of them. I think one's in Orzammar and one's in Lake Callahan, but the person in Lake Callahan is not showing up. So I still need 3 more love letters. I don't really feel like going to find those. Just in general. Scrolls of Bannister, I need 1 more. Letters of Condolences, I have 2 left. I do have the bags of limbs, but they didn't give me an Asunder mission, so I know that's what it's for, but I don't know. They didn't give me a legitimate quest to go look for it, so not really sure. It's a quest item that I have that I can, but it's not a quest I have. It's weird. I think the entire time I haven't looted that chest because I thought I was gonna piss him off, but he didn't give a shit. So I think for now, I think I'm gonna plan out what I'm gonna do before or during the live recording session. Get prepared for the final fight. Maybe finish up a few of these side missions. Circle of Magi, I don't know how to finish. That one I can't find Lake Callahan chick or Redcliffe. I thought I already gave the one Redcliffe and the 2 in Denerim. Maybe just one of them. I know I at least gave one of them, but I don't know about the second chick. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Favorite, subscribe, that YouTube stuff. But join us next time when we start to wrap up this game in a live recording session. A whole epic fight, which is going to be fucking amazing. It's going to be amazing. Be there, or be square.